Hi everyone, this is Cindy and I'm back to work in this giveaway journal, and I've been gone a couple of days, just been busy with stuff, getting ready to be gone again. It's just a crazy time, but I really want to try to get this done this weekend, so we'll see how close I get. I was up to, I think I had said I wanted to do a collage on this page because it's got Christmas scenes, and I wanted some messy journaling spots, so I just made a couple real quick. I took one sheet of lined paper, tore it in 4 different shapes, so I have several to work with, and then what I don't use I'll have for other projects. I had some little bits of lace that I had gone around the cover of this journal with, just little cut-offs there by my sewing machine, so I just went and stitched them on. So I don't know if I need the big one here. Let's see, I don't see any of my weights. I have 2 weights. There we go. There we go. Hold the page down for me. Okay, I'm gonna try to move my chair. Stay in frame. Okay, wanted to make a collage here, and I had the pumpkin, and then I found my leaf punch, which brings me to this. I'm trying to pack up my craft room so I can get my house ready for a realtor to come in. And I thought, gosh, you know, I don't mind having my punches in a tub, like out in my garage. I can run out there and get the one I need if I need it. But how am I going to remember? Because I am one of these out of sight, out of mind people. So I got the idea. I had bought one of these photo albums, and you see me show these in other videos where I store my like faux stamps in one, and I got words in one, and I don't even know what's in the other one, but just different little bits that's easier to keep up with. So what I did was I took some cardstock that I wasn't sure, you know, it's not a favorite color, and I just punched out one of each one of my punches, and then put a sample in here so I can easily, and even after I unpack these, this is a great way to quickly see, all right, what punch do I have that might work on this? Like there's my 2 tag shapes, there's the one that's the tag topper, I've got that one that makes the flowers, and then my circle punches, I put the size on them, like I have 2 different 1-inch ones, and then I have a staggering of size. I got 2 3-inch ones, but I have staggering sizes like 3, 2.5, 2, 1.5, then 1, then I also have 1 3/4 in the middle of all that too. So anyway, just so that I can easily look and say, oh yeah, I forgot I had those border punches, you know. Or here's one that's got the little bunch of little ones, and then the border punch, and then there's where I've cut out some of these parts here. So anyway, I thought that was, and that's one of my quarter rounders. I just did all 3 of the corners that it offers. So anyway, I have a few, so they're in a tub behind me. I haven't quite got them out in the garage yet, but I'm getting there. And so anyway, while I was digging through all that, I found the leaf one, which I had forgotten I had. It cuts out this little embossed leaf. And I thought, oh yeah, that'll work. Cut out some of those. And then I did a few more in different scrapbook paper, so we'd have a little bit of difference there. So I thought I might include those. Just something kind of simple like that. So you got mainly writing space. And I was thinking I had one other thing for this. It wasn't the turkey. I mean, I knew I had the turkey, but I was thinking there was something else. Things just, oh, it was a leaf, I think, a silk leaf. But I mean, other than being behind the pumpkin. All right, that doesn't look too bad. So this, oh, I'm going to ink this up first. I forgot to do that. I was going to do that before we started and didn't. So I'll get that real quick. Because this was just a clean, new sheet of notebook paper. So we'll just try to make it look a little vintage. And I'm still working with my old glue. My new one's in the living room, which I haven't done anything in the evenings, so I need to bring it back in here. Sometimes I just get where I just gotta clear my brain, and just haven't worked on stuff. But yeah, I'm just packing up enough in my craft room so it doesn't look junky. You think that's possible? So like I have a bunch of small rolling shells, I guess you call it. They're wire ones. I got one at Walmart for $10, and I found 2 more at garage sales for $1. So you know they're not expensive things, but my punches were on one. I had my stencils and a lot of my favorite rubber stamps on another one, and a bunch of my, you know, like I divide my laces and trims up. Okay, I really wanted that at the top, didn't I? Laces and trims up by color. So like I have all my white and cream colored trims together and that sort of thing. So I just had some of those on the Rolly carts. I had my Ideal Journal, no, it's a notebook, open on the top. So it's really, they're great sizes for having one of those big 3-ring binders opened and at the very top, so you just real handy to flip the pages and you don't have to deal with this really heavy, bulky notebook if you want to look up something real quick. So anyway, I figured I could store all that out in the garage, my punches in the garage, because you know, you kind of expect to see tubs and things in garages. So anyway, it's been a while since I've moved, and the last time we sold the house, we bought a house first, so we moved into the new one, and that left the old one empty, so it was easy to clean and all that. So anyway, new experience, but haven't bought a house yet. Haven't even put my house on the market yet, and I'm already stressing about it. But okay, so I think that finishes off that page fairly well. I may have to, this leaf is just not gonna, I could take it to the iron and it probably would flatten out those veins and stuff, but it doesn't matter to me that it's kind of bumpy, and not every single edge has to be perfectly glued down. So okay, let's move on. There's Harvest on the music, so it's fine. Edith Holden is fine. I already had the pumpkin here, and instead of doing him as a tuck this time, I did him as a pocket. So he's just one simple pocket, and I think I showed these last time, and except I just showed the front, and I didn't have any lace on the back, so I put some more of that, I'm going to call it the pumpkin lace, this on the, I guess it's the front now instead of the back, but anyway. This I'm keeping because I've got that there. But it's got it where a kid wrote in there, so I might just save that. And I might include this just as a, you know, an extra in the back. So let me ink it up first, and then we'll do that. So whoever gets this journal, if you want to glue it on those, you can. If you want to keep looking at the children's writing, then it won't be covered up. Yeah, I'm definitely one for keeping the original writing. And I see people working in vintage books, and then they just completely cover up any writing or something that's up around, like someone's name or something. And I'm like, I don't know, I just like that, keeping that visible. So anyway, so we're going to keep that page the same. All right, I've already put in one of these book page sacks, but it's different. I think it had the scarecrow on it, did it? Let's see, I'll go back a little bit. Yeah, he has a scarecrow. So I have 3 like this one. It's a book page with napkin on it. So I decided, you know, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and put another one in because it's got a different design. And since I have 3 of these already made, I really don't want to store 3 of the same thing. So, okay. So we're going to put it over here to cover up some of that children's book page that's not. I mean, there's some children's writing there, but we're just going to cover, since there's no other element on the page that we want to keep. I guess I can get these out of my way. The turkey and the messy journaling spots. Okay. I kept out a few punches to keep out. One of them was the circle punch to cut the divots out of envelopes and sacks like this, or bags. And I left out my leaf ones or anything that was fall related until I finish this journal. So then I'll pack those up too. Okay. All right, this is where I stenciled on the back of the page. And it's copy paper, so it's kind of flimsy, so I decided I'm just going to leave it. And since those leaves kind of mimic these, we won't cover them up. But on this side, this is a piece of scrapbook paper. It's a little bit thicker. I guess it's scrapbook paper. But anyway, it's thicker paper. I'm going to put this pocket on it. And this is fairly heavy. This is I got with a box of invitations. And here's the actual invitation. You're supposed to run it through your printer. And then it goes in this little pocket. And then you mail it like this. So anyway, you get the gist. So anyway, these are ready-made pockets. So I thought I'll put that in there. But it's white. And I don't want it white. I want it fall color. So we're going to attempt to kind of give this some color. And I got out my different fall, maybe, colored inks, and we're just gonna, I better cover something up. Cover that page up. We're just gonna work right here on the book. And I'm just gonna use the same dauber for all of it, because that's just the way I kind of do. I don't mess. I like having the different color blends on there, so. And I have like, I call 3 different oranges, but you know, which one's better for fall? Maybe that one. This one is Spice Marmalade. The one I did before is Abandoned Coral, and this one's Wild Honey. And why is there tape on the lid? That's interesting. I was just getting rid of a piece of tape during a project, I guess, and it taped it shut. That looks more yellow, so we'll try it. There's that tape sticking with me. Oh yeah, it is more yellow. So, okay, got rid of the tape. Now we'll try the Distress Oxide. Well, wait a minute, we got one more. Antique Linen. We might as well give it a shot. It's a lot yellow too, so. All right, now let's put some brown on top of all of it. I get some on there. I don't want to go too dark. I mean, I may have muddied this up too much, but at least it's not white, so. Okay, let's see if I've got so much of the other colors on there. I get much of the antique out. Vintage photo. Okay, we're going to try that, see what it looks like. Stack up all these over here. I didn't put any green in, but I think we'll be okay. Alright. Get rid of that paper. Okay, it's not too bad. It kind of mimics some of the colors over here. Alright, so we're just going to glue it in. And I'm not going to make it a double pocket because you saw how hard it was for me to get that in there. It's a pretty tight pocket, so I just going to make it a single pocket. And, oh, I do need to talk about something. I said, I think in the last video, I would mention in this video about how to sign up for the drawing. And I think I've decided to go ahead and put it on the flip through of the journal since I'm going to finish it fairly quickly. So there'll be, I'll just do one more, yeah. I'll plan on doing the flip through journal. I mean, gosh, get it right, Cindy. The flip through video next. And so it'll be just a... Hi guys, this is Cindy, and I'm sorry, my alarm went off, so I shut my camera off. I was gluing this pocket down, and I just put it on the page as a single pocket because it is very tight, and you could probably get something behind it, but you know, actually, I think I did put it on there as a double pocket. Boy, that shows you what my brain was thinking. Anyway, yeah, and I was talking about signing up for the drawing, and I would like to get this finished today before I have to go on the road again. And if that's the case, the next video would be the flip through video, and I think that's when I'm going to have people just comment on that, the flip through video. I think I said earlier I wasn't going to do that because I was going to try to show different parts of this in progress, and I just don't think I'm going to have the time to do that. So anyway, all that said, the flip through video is where you're going to sign up for the drawing. Okay, let's move on. I have about 3 more things I want to do for sure. I want to make a flip out of this sheer lacy stuff, and I want to make a pocket out of this wallpaper border. I just love it with those leaves on there. And I was digging through to see what else I had, and I found this. It's got all these fall trees. This was from some, you know, advertisement in the mail, so I just cut it down to the right size and just did my little scallop scissors along the top just to give it something a little extra. Now I just got to figure out where to put it. Could do it there. That's pretty there. I got to decide where I want this flip. It needs to be on, see, that would be a good place, but then I've got that little stuff there. Might could do it on the copy dyed paper. That might work there. Trying to kind of mark these places. And then if I want to put this somewhere, I might could put it on this. It's a little flimsy paper, but this might help to make it stable. When I get to that point, we'll definitely reevaluate it. So I think maybe we'll do that there. And then maybe we'll do one or two other things, but that's where we're at so far. We're going to try to glue this all down. Okay, I'm making sure I'm in frame. Okay, I should have gone to get my better bottle of glue, but I didn't, of course. So, try to clean it out a little bit. Okay. I do not have hardly any tags made for this journal, so that might slow me down as far as getting it finished today or the next few days. So I want to do like some collage of fall papers and cut them up and, you know, make them as bases, but I don't know if I have time for that either. If this glue doesn't come out better on this, I'm just going to stop the video and I will be right back. I'm going to go get better. Okay, I'm sorry, but I definitely have the better glue. It's a new bottle of Fabri-Tac. I think these bottles are great, but once that glue gets a little thick, it's murder. And maybe not murder, but it's difficult. And I think what I'm going to do is just use this real bottle of Fabri-Tac, and whenever it gets gooey, because it's thick, I will combine the two back in this bottle and then try using some acetone or something to thin them down. And because I'm just not sure how this bottle would hold up too much acetone, so that's my plan anyway. And I got way too much glue because I'm not used to the glue coming out. Okay, took care of that. Okay, so these things, I've already got washi tape on that and a sticker, and just leaving all that blank, I think. Okay, we were going to make a wallpaper pocket, and I did one of these in that other journal that I made that's very similar to this that I sold in my Etsy shop. So I will show you how I did it. It's very scientific. I just figured out the width I needed, fairly, you know, ballparking it to get it in my cutter, somewhere on the side of that point of that green leaf. I still have my old cutter and my old blade. It's one of the older cutters, so it just doesn't takes the older blade, and I never can remember to bring the old blade with me when I'm at Hobby Lobby to make sure I get the right one. But anyway, okay, here we go. So that's what I want, but it's way too deep for me for a pocket. So I just take the corner and just kind of fold it down, and I just kind of, you know, see what kind of size I like. So that's pretty good. So I just crease it and make sure it's glued down real well so it won't get caught by things going in and out of the pocket. And then I just put glue around this wallpaper border, and we got a pocket already made. It's amazing how fast it goes when you don't have to fight the glue. Okay, let that dry a little bit. See, it has a tendency to curl, so I want to make sure it's down good. Oops, see, because I will pull it off if I'm not careful. So, okay, I think we'll be fine. Now, I need to cover that. That's the advertisement on the back of that page. It was from the magazine. Don't know what I'm going to do there yet, so we'll come back to that. And I've got some, I need to put a border down here, because see, I've got writing here, writing there from the scrapbook company, scrapbook paper company, so I'll do something with that. Okay, so this is this sheer stuff. I'm pretty sure I got it at Dollar Tree last year. It's just a little too wide, but let me cut it even on the bottom, because it looks like I cut out a leaf from it. I will attempt to cut it even. I don't think it will cut in my paper cutter. I guess we could try it. I got a jagged edge anyway. Won't hurt to have it just a little bit more jagged. I just don't see this happening. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna eyeball it and then we'll go from there. Once we get it glued on the page, we can trim it up more. Yeah, I guess I could keep that for something. So. Okay, now, let's get the length of it. So we get fairly close to the length of the page. So just right across the tip of that, and I'm eyeballing it again because I can cover it up with the trim I'm going to put around it. Now let's get rid of it. Okay, out of our way. I got these brown leaves. I think I got those at Dollar Tree as well a year or so ago, maybe more than that, 2 years ago. Okay, now I'm about a 1/2 inch too wide. So in order to get that straight, here's what I do. I just fold this in half, and then I fold it in half again, and I make sure those lines are all straight. And one whack of my scissors, and I pretty much got it all even this way, all the way down. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, we're just gonna glue it on there. And most of the glue is gonna show through because it's all sheer up there at the top. And I'm gonna make it fairly wide since this is kind of frail stuff. So let's give it a good base where it's glued in. And, okay. Then we have to figure right side, wrong side. The wrong side is kind of shiny, so let me trim up that leaf there. Okay. I'll try to end right there. Okay. Get rid of that glue around the tip. Okay, shiny side. Just going to put a bulb on each one, kind of spread it out. It's impossible to do this without getting glue on you. I just don't know how it could possibly be done without it. Okay, get some glue on there. All right. See how straight that is? Not very. Kind of hard to see it when you're sitting down, not right up on it. Okay. All right. I'm going to definitely let that dry before folding the page because I don't want to stick to the page before it. So, and on these pages, I think some of them had Halloween stuff, so I thought I'd cover it up, but I think I ended up not using those, so I think I'm good. So, all right, I need something to cover this up, and I'm going to make a long thing there, and then I'm going to make something here. So that might be another piece of the video I can just piece together. So I'll see you in a minute. Bye. All right, everybody, I'm back, and I'm piecing these videos together, so I hope to goodness it's not real long, but we'll see. Anyway, I got to this page where it is the back of the magazine page I like, and I had this coin envelope. I showed you one in the other journal that I was just practicing making it out of some book page, and I just decided to go ahead and use it. So I inked it up, and I'm going to just collage different things on there. So I've got a few things set aside here. We'll see how it goes. Let me get, I'll just use this book to glue on. And there we go. I was going to ink this up. I have this set of stamps. I got it off of AliExpress, and I love it. The numbers, I think I've seen Rachel use it and Gail use them, so they're cool. So anyway, got those, and this is just a scrapbook paper. I love the watercolor look of it. So we're gonna put that down. And cover those guys up. And I thought maybe I'd stamp this label out, and that was the other big photo album I had. I don't know why I couldn't remember because it's definitely the thickest one. I have my labels in there. So I went through and I found this one I had done with some of the orangey inks. It looks like it's a combination of one of the oranges and vintage photo. And it's also on a piece of ledger paper. And then I thought down here I would just do these leaves and maybe the number down here, and we'll just something like that. I don't know, maybe the number won't go, but let's do the leaves. And like I said, I have a leaf punch. Got it at Momenta. is a brand of it. Got it at Hobby Lobby. Just about everything I have is from Hobby Lobby. But anyway, I was going to say I inked those up just a little bit. And I don't know, just need to be up here, maybe off the label. We'll do that. And I think we'll call it good. It kind of still has that old book page behind it, and it kind of looks a little bit like the old magazine ads. Not that they're old, but so okay, that doesn't look too bad. Kind of busy again. Like these coin envelopes to me are just busy. So, and I'm gluing the whole thing down. I'm not going to make it a pocket behind it because this is a shorter page. So just the one pocket right there will be fine. Okay, now let's try to move some of this back. I had a couple of things to show you, and when I was digging through to see what I had to collage with, I found this patch, which I really like. So I was thinking about putting it here on this coffee dyed paper. Still gives you plenty of, you know what, maybe I'll put it on this side because that's got some visual interest, but there's not much going on here. Got that pocket, but it's hidden, so I'm just gonna put it there. And I'm thinking about just putting it on kind of like a belly band. And even though I'm putting it at one edge of the paper, it could still be like a little, almost like a little pocket here at the top. You can slide through that way maybe. Or if not, you just keep it as a page decoration. And then back to the front, I was digging through and I found these leaves. I got them at Dollar Tree, Goodwill, not Goodwill, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, one of the two last year, and I'm just going to glue it on as a tuck. So I think definitely the stem and some of these points here will be plenty. Makes a quick and easy place to put a journaling card. So, okay, I think the last thing yep. I put in this envelope. I showed you this paper page a while ago, and I was digging for something and found these envelopes. I made these a long time ago. Already Made shows how to do them, and I just love it. You put distress ink kind of as a background, then you stamp on it, put napkins on it, ink it up, and then this is a real stamp, so you make it look like a real envelope, with a real stamp with, you know, postage stamp meter things on it. And I tend to hoard these, and then when I want to use them, I'm like, okay, I'm not sure where I put them. So anyway, found this one, so I'm going to put it there. It decorates this page, and the butterfly just adds to that page, and there it is. And then on this page that had that down there, I found this pocket that I'm thinking I could put it right there in the corner and it covers it up. But then see my tuck, is it going the wrong way? No, because I could tuck this way and tuck there, so I think I'll be fine. So we're just going to glue it on as a tuck. So that's two sides glued down. I glued the wrong side. I surely did. Okay, no problem. No problem. We just wait for that to dry a little bit. Glue the right side. I think we're okay on this, so we'll try it. I'll watch it. Put it fairly close to the edge so we can cover up most of that writing. And if I had some wax paper, I'd put it under, but I don't have any with me right at the moment. I don't think. I've got some around here somewhere, but it stays hidden, so I think it's popping up enough. We'll be fine. Let's make sure I got it straight. Get the lid on here, and yeah, we're getting a little chunky here. So I think I'm going to start working on tags and journaling cards and just little extras to put here in the pocket. Oh, and I was pulling just whatever leaves, silk leaves popped up as I was working along, and to use as tabs that I just staple on the end, and they'll peek out of the journal a little bit. So I'm going to do that, start gathering up stuff for journaling cards, like I said, and I'm going to pick a patch for the front, and I'll find some clips, maybe that one, because that's good colors there. I'll ink this up a little bit so it's not so white, and working, I think I said twice now, journaling cards, I won't say it again. And I need to get the ribbon for the tie. So anyway, I'm being hollered at. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.